One of the key benefits of the Inbound portal is the ability to automate out-of-hours call routing plans. In this example, I'm going to demonstrate how we can create such a routing plan using date, day and time controls. To begin with, we select the date control and drag and drop it to the name node. We're given two options here, a default node and a date control. The default node will be for all calls outside of the date control. The date control is exactly as it seems, a date that we specify that we'd like an alternative routing plan to take place. To begin with, we drag and drop a destination name into the default node. We rename it and we set the number that we'd like this to point to. When you're ready, you can click Done. On the date control, by clicking it, we're given the option to input a range of dates of when we'd like the alternative routing to take place. By clicking in here, we can set the from date and the to date. I'm going to set up a plan for December. As with all nodes, we can rename this. We add the times, and if we wanted, we could add other times of the year as well. When you're happy, click Done. Now we may wish to specify specific days of the week that the divert control takes place. So by dragging and dropping the day control, we're given again the option of a default node and a day control node. I'm going to replicate the Britannic default node I've already created for the date default. Now we need to select which days of the week we'd like the alternative routing to take place. I want this to work on weekends, so I'm going to deselect the days of the week and just leave the Saturday and Sunday. As always, we can rename this. Now we may wish to specify specific times of day on the weekends when an alternative routing plan takes place. All we need to do is drag and drop the time control onto the weekends node. And again, we're given a default node and a time control node. I'm going to replicate the Britannic default node again and making the necessary changes. Now I need to specify what time of day I'd like the alternative routing to take place. This needs to be in a 24-hour format in hours, minutes format. So I want this to begin at 9 o'clock in the morning, so I input 09:00, and I want it to finish at 5 PM at night, so I need to input 17:00. I click Add, and that range will be added to the time control. We can specify other ranges as well if we need to. As always, we can rename the node. Now in here, I want to put a different destination. So I give it a name, I input a number, and I click Done. So on this routing plan, any calls that come in December on a weekend between 9 and 5 will go to the weekend cover, and at all other times it's going to go to the Britannic main node. Now what we need to do is save this, validate and activate. And now the plan is live and working.